Welcome to Marvelicious Toys. We bring you news and reviews of Marvel toys, statues, and more. Because not all Marvel collections can be bagged and boarded. They're not just toys, they're Marvelicious.
All right, well, let's finish up by talking Legends.
6-inch?
We're finally going to get to 6-inch. I've enjoyed teasing our listeners this long.
It's been withholding the 6-inch the entire show.
But can we start with what I think is the best from Wave 3? They're trying something new in this line, and they've got a Secret War Captain America with a motion blur shield that attaches to a hand. So it's got the, I don't know what you call it, waves of color coming out of his hand from where he's tossing his shield. In the past, you've
called that a swoosh.
Yeah, I called it a swoosh because I didn't know what else to call it. So I like it's a big swoosh.
Yeah, this almost feels like Hasbro feeling the pressure from some of these Japanese companies that are making Marvel figures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like this. I think this is really great. I think it's got a new element that they've not been able to capture before, which is this swoosh element. And it's trademarked, so don't anyone else use it.
No, I definitely think that's a cool way to go, especially with somebody like Cap, who we have. We've complained in the past, how many different ways can they give us Cap?
Well, now we have a new way because they've been listening to us.
Exactly.
They've got a bunch of translucent stuff too, Justin.
They know where I live.
I know.
Yes, after that Ray Gate, they do know where you live. Literally.
Also in Wave 3, there's the movie Scarlet Witch, and she has some badass flames
Cleavage.
on her hands.
Oh, flames.
What?
He said cleavage.
Oh, she does have some cleavage, which I'm sure is going to anger somebody, but...
Here is how cool this figure is. Marjorie, let's be honest with the listeners. What do you think of Scarlet Witch from Age of Ultron?
I didn't like her. I hated her.
Yeah. What do you think of this figure?
It's a badass figure.
See?
But I still think she's probably going to be terrible in Civil War.
Age of Ultron was overstuffed. Let's see. Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. This is a kick-ass figure. The likeness is amazing. One of the best Hasbro movie likenesses to date.
Yes, if we get 2 of them, we can actually mod them and start our Full House collection. Because that's an Olsen sister.
It's a wrong Olsen.
But she's not a twin.
But she's related. We could still make it work.
And this likeness is only surpassed by the photo they showed us of the upcoming Winter Soldier movie series figure.
Yes.
It is, again, we saw a photo on a screen of a prototype, but it was Hot Toys good.
Wow.
They've got a lot of kick-ass figures coming up. There's the X-Men wave. They will not reveal what the Build-A-Figure is. Everybody said it's Apocalypse. Dwight said if it was 100% up to Dwight, it would have been Apocalypse. And then his Andrew, who was there with him, looked and said, way to throw Andrew under the bus there. So I'm taking it not Apocalypse.
Whoa. Crazy.
So what will it be? I have no idea.
Huh.
Now that one also has a translucent Iceman.
With the spiky ice parts, kind of like a more modern Iceman.
Spiky ice parts?
He also has Havoc with translucent effects and Kitty Pryde with a Lockheed.
Oh, there's just...
Oh, and there might be a Deadpool in that wave.
Yeah, there's a Deadpool and a really cool looking Cable. Everything they showed in Legends this year is... Man.
6-inch Legends.
Right,
6-inch
Legends is I'm pretty excited about. We've talked a lot over the years about how if this wasn't a Build-A-Figure figure and we didn't need it, we probably wouldn't pick this up or that up. You know what? I'm not seeing a lot of those type of figures in these pictures. I'm genuinely excited about most of these figures at this point.
I think there's one figure, and I won't say which one, that I would be like, if it wasn't that I love every other figure, I might have skipped that one. Now, the Doctor Strange wave that's going to be coming very much in the future around the time of the movie. We got to see on the screen, they did not have it on the floor, we were not allowed to take photos, the movie Doctor Strange figure.
Ooh.
It looked a lot like, what's his face?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yep, I can't say his name.
Engelbert Humperdinck.
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
The outfit looked a lot like the old classic outfit, but the cape was far more subdued. It wasn't that flowing, wide, massive cape.
All right.
But how do you feel about, we knew it was going to happen, but Dormammu returns with a slightly different paint deco as the Build-A-Figure. With the same flaming skulls, mind you.
Same flaming skulls, but different color this time.
Well, yes, that's the whole thing. Same figure, different color.
Yeah, does it take away the specialness of a Comic-Con exclusive? I guess a little bit, but since it's a repaint, it's still going to be a different figure. Give people a chance to get a version of that character, which is cool. But yeah, I would be more excited as somebody who already has that set to get a Build-A-Figure that I don't already have.
I guess that's where, if I wanted to express hesitation about Legends this year, my key word would be repetition. Because I also asked Dwight, I'm like, last year you guys did a Build-A-Figure Hobgoblin, and now you're doing another Hobgoblin. They go, but it's not a Build-A-Figure. It's totally different. And it's Ned Leeds and not, I'm blanking on the other name. But yes, it's two different Hobgoblins.
It is. It's a more classic Hobgoblin, which is...
It sounds like Vanilla Ice defending himself as to where he didn't rip off Queens Under Pressure.
I have less problem with the Hobgoblin than I do with getting yet another Iron Fist.
Yep, that was where I was going next.
And he doesn't even have a movie, does he?
Well,
Like he's not in anything?
Well, he's going to be on the Netflix series, but it's not going to be out next year.
Is he going to be wearing his Crayola costume?
He very well might.
I'm Iron Fisted out at this point, even though they try.
You cannot take any more Iron Fisting.
I just pulled an Arnie.
You did.
Straight up.
You did pull an Arnie.
Now, we did talk about female legends when I was up there and their hair. And Dwight and the team know that females' hair makes it hard to turn the head and hard to pose. And it's just a question of, do you want hair that looks good or do you want, like, soft goods hair that's posable?
Right.
Because if they can't do thinner hair or they'll have breakage problems and things, or possibly child swallowing issues, he kind of implied safety issues, or you have this sculpted hair that creates no neck movement, and they're aware of the problem, but it looks like they did a great job with Silk's hair, that we're going to get a lot of posability on that one. It's kind of whipped back a bit.
Yeah, they've been... I don't find us complaining about the hair too terribly much. I think we mention it when it is a hindrance to articulation, but not that we don't understand why it's like that. So
Yeah.
But yeah, Silk looks pretty sweet. And from some of the other ones, like, they're doing updos or ponytails where they can instead of the flowing hair down on the shoulders. But that brings me to a few choices that they did make that I might have a problem picking up. Just because it's, more Spider-Man. We got a classic Spider-Man coming out and another Miles Morales Spider-Man, which I feel like we just had.
I need to point out,
Oh, boy.
that is not a classic Spider-Man. That is an Ultimate Peter Parker Spider-Man.
Is he wearing blue and red?
But his eyes are bigger.
His eyes have a bigger black outline.
And next to Ultimate Miles Morales. And I believe they said both will have unmasked portraits as well.
All right.
I would like to also point out, and I'll move away just for a second to talk about the Titan Heroes, but it was an army of Spider-Men. And now we're back to 6th Sense Legends.
That's all the Titan Heroes we need to discuss
Yes.
this show.
And some of them are already hitting stores. I've seen a Sandman in stores, so there you go.
I'm excited to get a Nico.
Yeah, she's looking pretty sweet. Kind of looking like a little bit of a Monsters High doll, but,
Yes, she does look Monsters High. I couldn't figure out what it was, but it was like, yep, that's it, Monsters High.
I just thought I was finally getting my Feruza bulk.
Doesn't it look like Feruza Bulk?
Oh, yeah, it does.
a little bit Winona Ryder.
But yeah, we're also getting the Scarlet Spider, and
Lots of Spider-Man.
there's quite a few Spider-Mans, but like I said, they sell and they create good waves. In fact, I told Dwight, I said, Dwight, it would not be an interview if I didn't ask you about Blade. And Blade 2 was mentioned in Deadpool, so there's going to be a demand now.
Right, because it was mentioned so favorably.
Yes, totally.
He said that Blade is considered a Marvel Knight, and having Spider-Man waves allows them to add more color with Marvel Knight-type characters like Ghost Rider. So the more Spider-Mans we get, the more likely a new Blade, not the old Blade they showed before, but a new Blade may finally arrive.
Yeah, that's good, because that's one thing we didn't talk about, is it looks like they have slipped quite a few make goods in already for this lineup this year. And I know a couple of them might... I can't remember if you pulled the trigger on some of these, Arnie. Did you ever go overboard and buy that?
None.
Okay.
None.
Okay, because
I never got them. The only one I did is I bid $1,200 for Phoenix Force Cyclops, and I lost, thank God.
Okay. But yeah, now here we're seeing, Phoenix in her green variant, which I know...
Yeah, but we're not getting the other Phoenix with, like, the black bra.
Not yet.
They will never make that figure.
But here's the Rogue that was promised a while back.
I am excited to get a Rogue, yes. That is a good-looking figure. Honestly, I look at that figure, and I saw a photo of it, and I got confused and thought it was a Kotobukiya statue. That's how good it looks.
Oh, nice. So yeah, all in all, we're off to an exciting start in Legends, and we haven't even seen full waves yet. They're showing us just highlights of these waves at this point.
Yeah, again, they want to reveal certain information through Hasbro Pulse. They revealed the Deadpool figure there, and they talked about how their hits were through the roof on that, so they intentionally held back quite a bit to reveal through the Pulse. They actually said they want to reveal the Build-A-Figure for the X-Men wave at Comic-Con, but based upon Comic-Con's timing, if there's a chance those figures will hit shelves pre-Comic-Con, then they'll release the Build-A-Figure through the Pulse. And I did ask Dwight because in 2014, he said if it was up to him, he would do 2 waves of X-Men Legends for Age of Apocalypse and finally bring back the Phoenix Force Cyclops. So I asked, was it up to him? And he goes, no, I wasn't allowed, but not by Marvel. Marvel's fine now. There are no limitations on what they can make. It was simply the rest of Hasbro saying, yeah, we're just trying to keep the characters mixed up and do different characters instead.
Maybe that'll be your digital figure next year, subscription figure.
True, they brought out Rescue. God only knows they could.
I mean, it's a figure that was produced, obviously. It's not like it's just sitting there.
Thanks for watching this video. You can see full episodes of Marvelicious Toys with more collecting news and reviews at marvelicioustoys.com. We also have thousands of toy and collectible photos in our photo gallery. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, make mine Marvelicious.